Projectile motion. A body thrown with some initial velocity, then allowed to move under the action of gravity alone, is known as projectile. If we observe the path of projectile, we find that projectile moves in a path which can be considered as a part of parabola. Such a motion is known as projectile motion. A few examples of projectile motions are: first, a bomb thrown from an aeroplane, a javelin or shot put thrown by an athlete, motion of a ball hit by a cricket bat, etc. are the examples of projectile motion. The different types of projectiles are shown in figure 2.20. A body can be projected in two ways. First one, it can be projected horizontally from a certain height. Second, it can be thrown from the ground in a direction inclined. First one is this one. It can be projected horizontally from a certain height. Okay. And second one point is a body can thrown from the ground in a inclined direction. Okay. So this one is second case. The projectile undergo a vertical motion as well as horizontal motion. The two components of projectile motions are vertical component and horizontal component. These two perpendicular components of motion are independent of each other. A body projected with initial velocity making an angle with the horizontal direction possesses uniform horizontal velocity and variable vertical velocity due to the force of gravity. The object therefore has horizontal and vertical motions simultaneously. The resultant motion would be a vector sum of these two motions, and path following would be a curvilinear. Table 2.1. Two independent motion of a projectile. First one is horizontal, second one is vertical. So in horizontal motion, no force acts and velocity remains constant and acceleration will be equals to 0. But in vertical motion, the force of gravity acts downwards direction. Okay, and velocity changes, so acceleration downwards. Acceleration will be in the downward direction. So just remember these points. Position, and an object is thrown with initial velocity u making an angle theta, and x component will be ux equals to u cos theta, and vertical component or y component will be uy is equals to u sin theta. Clear? Now we are saying that in horizontal motion, this one, when object is moving in this direction, object is simultaneously doing two motions, horizontal motion and vertical motion. That means in x-axis and in y-axis, in both the axes it is moving. So we are saying that horizontal and vertical motion are working simultaneously. So force in the x direction will be 0 and velocity will be constant. This velocity will be constant. So acceleration here will be equals to 0. But when object is moving vertically, that means vertically moving upward direction. So in that case, every point, suppose this point and this point, every point velocity will be different. Okay, here the velocity will be in this direction, here in this direction, and here in this direction. So velocity will be changed over every point. So acceleration will also be changed, and the value of acceleration will be minus g. So we are discussing some definitions regarding the projectile motion. So first one is angle of projection. The angle between the initial direction of projection and horizontal direction through the point of projection is called angle of projection. Okay. Next, velocity of projection. The velocity with which the body is projected is known as velocity of projection. Range. Range of a projectile is the horizontal distance between the points of projection and the point where the projectile hits the ground. Trajectory. The path described by the projectile is called trajectory. Time of flight. The time of flight is the total time taken by the projectile from the instant of projection till it strikes the ground.